People might come at me for this, but honestly, I don't give a heck. Let me tell you something. The reason why a lot of black people are not getting married is because the women are not hard enough on the men. And hear me out.
One red flag that low-key turn you on.
Cheating.
Turn you on?
I love a nigga that cheats. I love a nigga that cheat. Cause babe, give us a reason to argue. Bring some hoes or let's have some threesomes. Do something exciting. You feel me? So you cheat, come my way. If you a cheater,
I'm a cheater.
Now you know you need an ass whooping. Because that's what she's saying she need. You mean like that? Huh? You mean like that, queen? You talk about somebody that initiate divorce 70 to 80% of the time. 70% to 80% of the time is talking about, no, that ain't it. This is the reason. I think this is how I feel. If we had to go off your feelings, we wouldn't know a damn thing. That was true anyway. But you mean like this, queen? Or do you mean like this? Was that good? Was that good enough for you? Or do you need more proof and more evidence of what we already know is true, including you, of why these men ain't marrying you untrustworthy women? Y'all know better than that. You know better. You know the reason. We've been blaming the black men for years. We might as well go ahead and continue to blame him and get the blame off of us. You see what I'm saying? But I got one more for you. I want you to check this out and tell me, could this possibly be the reason? Check it out.
1, 2, 3. Show the camera.
How did I do with that one, queen? Was that good? Was that a good one? Did you enjoy that shot? Now, listen to the ones that can relate to in the background. Going crazy. Oh, yes, girl. Do your big and pregnant. And then she got down on her hands and knees and, wobbity, drop it like it hot. I mean, just took off, And then as soon as somebody would have tried to jump behind her and actually do something with her, it's weird. Because she got a baby. And it's a man's nature to want to pump. And if you're going to throw it up in the air and toss it around, well, that's inviting. That's inviting. That's inviting. You see what I'm saying? But he'll be a creep and weird for that. But how did I do? Carry on.
I feel like it's a cycle. I feel like in a group of people, like if that's black people, white people, whatever, when the women are harder, as in harder to get, the standards are harder to actually obtain these women. In turn, this makes men work much harder. So I feel like...
Okay, who am I here with?
K.
Huh?
K.
Huh?
K.
All right, who am I here with?
Granddaughter, you
Huh?
heard? Granddaughter, rest in peace, Vaughn.
You said what?
Granddaughter, rest in peace, Vaughn. You heard?
All right, where y'all from?
Jersey City.
Huh?
O-Block.
Where y'all from?
Jersey City.
All right, the question of today is, what's one thing you never told your ex?
I fucked his brother.
What's one thing you never told your ex?
I fucked his uncle.
What's one thing you never told your ex?
One day he went to work, his father ate me out. Slurped it. Better than him. Like, real bad.
Like the reason why a lot of black people are not getting married is because a lot of black men, and not all of them, but a lot of black men are not where they need to be. A lot of black men are not where they need to be because a lot of black women are not enforcing the standards they need to be enforcing. I feel like when it comes to different groups of people, for example, white people, it's very common knowledge that a white man takes care of a white woman. white women are brought up to believe that they are to be taken care of. Therefore, a lot of white men work their whole lives to have a lifestyle in which they can not only take care of themselves, but also the women. So when they get to a certain age, by then, they know that at this age, I'm supposed to be ready to marry her and look after her.
Stay home. Stay home, man.
Huh?
Take it from me, man. This is hell. Rather be safe than sorry. Stay home, man. This shit's not for you. It's not for you. The street is gonna fucking fuck you up. I wish I was home. I wish I stayed with my family. I wish I listened. But no, I need to fucking accept the consequences and shit.
And who might be teaching those white men that, ma'am? Which you don't know what you talking about. I mean, you do that. You say the same thing about every race of men. Hispanic men don't do this and that. How would you know, ma'am? You know what's going on in those people's households? You know about as much as what goes on in those people's houses as you know Spanish, and we all know you know none with your educated self. But you said they know that they're supposed to take care of the women, and I believe you said they were brought up to do it. But who's raising majority of these kids? Single mothers, single mother households. So y'all couldn't instill that in the boys? You great, right? You the super duper educated. I mean, you the most, like the most high, you the most educated. That mean can't none F with you. You that. So you couldn't do that with your strong self? Oh, what I mean, I never known nobody that praised themselves and put themselves. That's probably why you such at the bottom like you is, because even the scriptures say a person that exalt themselves shall be brought low, and that's probably why you down there. You see what I'm saying? But I know you gonna go to the men ran off and left, and the men. But they're literally trying to pass laws right now in states to get mandatory paternity tests because a lot of these men are finding out it's not their kids. Perhaps when they go for somebody need a liver or somebody need a blood transfusion, sometimes they find out like that. Sometimes you just get mad and it slips out and you tell them, well, he ain't your son anyway. Or maybe they find out through a relative or the dude that been smashing you for 15 years and you just, you knew he was a prisoner and a felon. So you just let the good guy that had the good job take care of it and didn't tell him nothing. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of that going on, but you ain't going to tell that part. You're going to make it seem like they ran off. That's why it's been a struggle. But yet let them succeed, and you're the super duper strong one that made it happen. My Lord and my God. It was you and grandma. Amazing. Carry on.
And again, not all black people, but I feel like there isn't a lot of pressure on black men from when they're young, as in it's not instilled into them that they need to look after women. So they grow up thinking they just need to look after themselves. So a lot of them are, they don't work as hard because that standard has not been set.
That lady say these boys grow up looking after themselves as if they come out of the womb knowing what to do. But they can be 37 years old, still making babies with prisoners, losing their job at the correctional facility, and be talking about, I was young. You was 37. You're 42 now. When are you going to be old? You see what I'm saying? It's amazing. And black women should raise how about tell the black women to raise these boys to learn how to read? Because in Baltimore, they slipping. I'm talking about everywhere, really. They reading it at a first grade level and then in ninth grade. Like, like that white principal that got in trouble not too long ago. What he said, these kids couldn't test their way out of a paper bag. Y'all seen that? I should put it up, but you could go check it out. I ain't gotta spell it out for you all the time. I was going to put it in here, but I ain't got to spell it out all the time. Y'all could go find that. Just type it in. It'll be there. Yeah, white man said these kids can't test themselves out of paper bag. And majority of them, we all know, come from single mother households. 4 out of 5 of them got a chance of just being straight railroaded. And she talking about raise them up to look after a girl. A group of women that love a scammer and a bad boy, so to speak. This is ridiculous. This is just another leech. Gimme. Soon as times get a little hard, they turn to OnlyFans and show their butthole. And she talking about raise our sons up for these people. Are you stupid or what? Like, you just think we just dumb or something. That's why she talking to the mothers about that. Yeah, you need to raise them up. Take care of the girl. What they need to raise them up to do is read a book. Because they struggling right now, real hard. I'm talking just everywhere. If it's a Democrat city, they doing bad. Facts. You go look it up yourself. Because I know you don't research nothing. But if you actually do, you'll find that you didn't know what you was talking about 98% of the time. 98.99, almost 100. For real, bro. You get it together. Like, you just, and I feel like that's why black people ain't getting mad. With all the statistics and the numbers and all the evidence and all these people trying to get these laws passed so that we get these paternity tests, and you feel like it's the lowest thing on the totem pole, which is give a woman more and then we'll be all right. When if you got any brains or any sense, you will know that it's food. You will know that the scripture is true when it says hell and destruction is never filled. The eyes of a man and woman never satisfied. The more you give a person, the worse they get. Look at y'all with the whole feminist movement and all that. Women deserve. Have y'all gotten better or worse? You got so bad till the white man that made the rule getting his passport and getting out of here. He beating us to Africa. We get on the plane, he on there too. Like, damn, what's going on? Like the damn Looney Tune cartoon back in the day. You look, he over there. What's happening? He made the rule. You know, been doing it. Then he tried to ruin it. And you talking about raise them up for you. For what? What are they getting? Make a video about what we getting and give us what we want to get now. Don't show up with lashes on your face talking about look. Or don't show up talking about soft girl era. Something we ain't, where that came from? Y'all, because we ain't asked for it. So don't show up with what you want to give us, but actually show up with something that we actually want. Do a video on that and be accurate for once, please. But carry on. And I just gotta add this caveat, man. You saw the homeless white woman in the earlier segment that I showed. And there's nothing against white people, not even white men. Y'all boys, man, you could ghetto gag them for all I care, really, because if a woman wants to go, let her go. I don't care if the penis is brown or white. Don't matter to me. If she going, she going. You know, but this is to show this lady like that this lady just be talking, bro. She don't do no research. She don't know what I feel like, and that's about it. Everything she's saying coming from her head and her inside her body. It ain't coming from it ain't pulling from nowhere where we can actually go see if that's true or not. But she claimed that white men, they're taught to pay for everything and take care of the woman. Oh, really? So what about trailer trash then? Huh? What about all these white folks and white men and women dying from meth and these drugs? Left and right. Bums on the street. Huh? Is he paying for everything for them? Or could he afford to put them in rehab, ma'am? Oh, not them. Well, you said white men. You didn't say not all. Like you did for us. Because you know y'all tell good lies on them and y'all just lie on us, period. You see what I'm saying? If y'all lie on them, it's a lie. It's good. Even though you know the history of the man and you know the history of to this day, getting poisoned in Flint, getting the ghettos about how they do you there. When we die in childbirth. Oh, black woman, be safe when you go have them babies. But still, he good. I'm just saying. And like I said, thumbs up to him. Travis Kelce, that's my boy. Do your thing. I ain't worrying about it. Seriously, because I know that the black man is a man without a flag, bro. And what I mean by that is not a woman, not nothing. God only. But God love, man, so we gonna be all right. Believe that. But yeah, back to it, man. Oh, the white man, he pay for everything. And he makes sure and his mama do a better job than you. Look at Barack Obama. He probably wouldn't have been on Barack Obama if his mama wasn't. I'm going to leave that alone. Well, since you going to throw it out there like that, how come I can't say nothing? That's all I'm saying. You didn't like that. Oh, okay. So you might want to watch yourself. And then, but again, back to the trailer trash, though. Back to the trailer park. And white trash. I believe white people came up with that one. I don't even think that was us. I think that was them. You know what I mean? They came up with that slogan for him. But you said he paid for everything. So what about them? Huh? And what about when you and him was filling up all those plantations and since they called them that, and those mixed kids that passed for white? He wasn't a daddy to them. They ran away and got away too and had to go to other places. But that's what he been known to do and raised up to do, huh? You're always bringing up our history that really boils down to your grandma not being so happy. Is that why she stayed in her marriages? That's the far as you can go with us. But this man can go back to drowning you in the swamp, and it's cool. Feeding your babies to alligators, it's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't even go to say that. I believe that alone. Yeah, but carry on.
Again, not all black men, but I feel like if black men knew from very, very young that women are to be taken care of, and one day you're going to have to grow into a man and take care of not just your wife, but your entire family, they would work much harder from younger. Therefore, by the time they got to a certain age, they'd be much more successful and they'd be ready to settle down, whether that be financially, mentally, or whatever. I'm not blaming black women, but I do feel like because of what we've seen growing up, our mums were hard workers, single moms, independent women. We didn't believe that we were supposed to be taken care of. Therefore, we haven't actually pushed this onto men.
Yeah, because so many people depend on me. My mother depends on me. I ain't got time to be soft. My father told me, if you don't play well, your mama gonna lose her house. Imagine that pressure. Yeah. So I'm not gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna get my mama a new house.
The only time. Huh? Now say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, Jack. That, are you trying to talk about what race of men do this and that? What other race of woman expect when she have a child that he's supposed to buy her a house? Say it ain't so what he said. Huh? How many of these black boys is always expect to take care of you? Shit, even the girls. Even if they go out and strip and make a little money here and there, you still expect them to. As long as they bringing some money home, you'll even let them be with an older man. As long as they bringing some money home. Huh? That's why God said, mothers, prostitute not thy daughters, and cause her to be a what? A slore. Because he knew you was going to do it. That's why it's in there. So you won't be like, well, it ain't nowhere in the Bible say that she can't go out there and do none of that. You'll do it. That's why he put it in there. So when you say that, they can slap you in the mouth with that. But yeah, you always want to talk about what another man don't do. Well, what other race of woman other than you, more than you, expect for that kid to go out and buy mama a house and buy mama this and sell drugs and get mama that? How many young guys we know that had to do that to make sure you were straight? And you didn't mind, as long as he was bringing it back to you. You didn't mind. You would have a sorry dude in the house, and the money he can't give you, you would make sure that dude get it to get whatever he need, including drugs. But you ain't gonna talk about that. You ain't gonna put that out there. But say it ain't so. That what Shaq just said is not true, and that pressure on them boys. And even the dude, the daddy that he said raised him, that was in the era where all those stepdaddies was marrying those women and raising those kids and being stepdaddies. The daddy, that drill star he talking about, that was his era where they did that. And these ungrateful, loyal, super duper backbone having Democrat Party back representing folks said that y'all didn't do nothing and the black man did this. It was a whole era, bro, to where these black men were stepdaddies, the kids that wasn't theirs. And they ain't give y'all no credit on it. Straight stepped on y'all about that crap. And you think we finna raise our sons to be fools again? You done lost your mind. You done lost your mind. How did you ever call yourself my friend? You think I'm gonna set my son up like that? You think I'm gonna convince somebody else up to set their son up like that when y'all straight dookied on those men before that? That man that he talking about, that drill sergeant, that was his era where those men did that. Where there was a stepdaddy and after it, for sure. But that was the era when a lot of them did that. Y'all said they ain't do nothing. Y'all told people they left for it. Kind of find out you was two-timing dudes. And don't even know who the baby daddy is. Shout out to Kurt Franklin, man. I hope you easy, bro. We heard what happened to you and we understand. Tupac, rest easy. We understand. It was free love. It was the 60s, you say? Everybody was having it. Okay, cool. I understand. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Be back with more. Thank you.
I feel like if black women start teaching their children from young that women are supposed to be taken care of, this will in turn make black men a lot more successful.
And she swears she just dropped the mic on everything. She swears she just filled us in on some things that we needed to know. I mean, we know you got the Poison Clan clapping, the project, but let me say this. She said, I am not blaming black women. Of course you're not. They can kill their kids and you won't blame them for that. It was stress. It is tough. Ma'am, I don't care what was happening. The lady didn't have to take the kids out. She could have just did it to herself and let that be that, and then lift up her eyes in that place where everybody else screaming and hollering and saying, no, don't come here. Facts. But she didn't do that. She chose to take those babies too. And then she said, we used to seeing our mothers be strong and this and that. And what? Half of y'all didn't even get along with that lady, and the majority of you run away from home to get away from her. We got the evidence and videos of that too. And to go ask DCF, CPC, and everybody else about it, they can tell you. You see what I'm saying? Half of them talk about how dirty your houses be. So stop with this garbage. And we saw how, and they just be making up crap. I'm pretty sure we see the numbers. The numbers won't even say that that's what be happening in those homes either. But, you know, that's what they're going to say. You know, it's just, we'll say whatever to make themselves look good. Then again, she said, if they taught us to take care of the family, then we would work harder and this and that foolishness. But ma'am, one of the reasons why these boys are selfish is because they was raised by a selfish person. You see what I'm saying? If a lot of these children get taken out the game, if they show that they love their daddy, if that mama don't like him, don't want nothing to do with him, that child better not act like they like him. They'll be out the door with him. And that's what she'll tell him too. So a lot of times they are selfish like that because they raised by a selfish person. Y'all know. Then don't y'all get put out for wearing them shorts too small that she bought because her man in the house? But you ain't gonna talk about that. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna talk about that. But we just shared the video where Shaq was talking about how the pressure was put on him to buy his mama a house, and we know that this happened to every one of these athletes, every one of these boys that make it. If they got a black mama, they expected to buy that house. But show us the white ones that was expected to buy their mama's houses, huh? Show them so many that you can't even number. You can't even remember all the names because there's so many. Because that's what they got to do. Well, since you always want to talk about what another race of man does, huh? Why are you always expecting then the main one getting evicted, the most evicted, or you the most loyal? No, you, the most evicted. That's what you is, and that's facts though. That's in America. That is all on the news. All on the news. Oh yeah, and I ain't even gonna believe that for another day. When Houston had that problem about majority of the colored women with the STD situation, you don't want to. But that's another story. But the most evicted though, you know. But of course that'll be our fault because you got evicted. Let me tell you something, man. Whoever is responsible for you being alive and putting you on this earth was the one that was supposed to set you up, not no random black man in the street. Not no random black man. Whatever man that was when your mama was tooted up in the air saying, harder, deeper, choke me. Whoever enjoyed that with her, that's who was supposed to make sure you straight. Not me. I don't know you. And not him. He don't know you either. And not our sons. That you are not raised up and reared right to be a wife for. I believe the scriptures say when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. See, God is not stupid. That's why he ain't say when a man find a woman. He could have said that. He said when a man find a wife because he know a lot of y'all wasn't going to be wives. And another thing too, y'all try to make men seem like something wrong with them because they might choose a younger woman or a virgin or might want a purity woman or something like that. But I dare you to attack God. I dare you to call God a misogynist or a bigot, any of this foolishness you might try to shame men for because they want something special and not a twerker and a stripper and an OnlyFans model and all this foolishness. But I will say this though. If it was good enough for God, it's good enough for me. When he came here looking for something, didn't he come looking for a young virgin? Pretty little thing. Said she was like no other girl. Said she was like no other. Special. But he never put on a pedestal though. Just blessed amongst women. That's it. Y'all put yourselves on pedestal. God never did that. You won't find a scripture showing where God put any of you on the pedestal. You do that. And that's probably why you're suffering to this day because you praise yourself too damn much. Wasn't it about 13 children of Israel? Yep. I say about because you got to make sure when you're talking Bible. It's about 13. Dana was a daughter of Jacob, right? But there's only 12 tribes of Israel, 12 sons. That's what's recognized. Now you could do the research and get up on that yourself. You see what I'm saying? It's your job to find out the facts on your own as well. You know, so you go ahead and dive into that and you see why that's the case. But whenever a time where you guys were put on a pedestal, you put yourself on there. But what I do notice is that you're always talking about what somebody's supposed to give you, but you never have a clue or an idea about what you're supposed to give. And you're literally, you're nurturing all this foolishness. But you never, what are you supposed to give? What are you supposed to do? Last time I checked, the man said, the top man, the number one guy said, did I not make the woman for the man? Did I not make the man first? Let you tell it. You act just like Satan. You act like he made you first. You know, you act like you got a problem with it because you sure ain't getting behind it. But that's my take on it, man. And we just gonna finish it out with another special treat for you guys to see. But it's just ridiculous. I just had to speak on this one. What else can I say? This has been an undivested version and another anti-swirler's tale. Y'all take it easy. Ridiculous.
Hey,